Welcome. About to go live. Welcome. About to go live. Glory to God. Glory to God. Such an awesome time. Hello. Welcome.
Are you aware that 70% of pastors constantly fight depression and burnout for the frustration experience as a result of ministry workload, discouragement, and pressure? We help leaders grow healthy churches. We are excellent at what we do, and we are fast becoming the best of the very best. Magnicraft Consulting is set up to help both small and large-sized churches become healthier by using proven diagnostics tools, effective retention strategies. We give the right and appropriate and professional advice. We are the certified church consultants with the Society of Church Consulting in the United States of America. Trust us to help you grow. Don't wait till it's too late. You will be glad you did. Call us now on 0802-324-2258. Email contact@magnicraftconsulting.com or magnicraftconsulting@gmail.com. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram @Magnicraft Limited. Magnicraft Consulting. Doing church God's way. Church consultation? Wow, most definitely yes. Just as you should see your primary care physician once a year, you should have a church consultation once a year. Churches are organisms that change, age, they have health concerns, and in some cases, die. Church consultations help you stay strong and healthy. It helps you avoid the painful and unhealthy changes that occur over time. Church consultants know where to look, the question to ask, and will provide appropriate solutions for health issues. Magnicraft Consulting helps you lead from your strengths, assist you in identifying. Church consultation? Wow, most definitely yes. Just as you should see your primary care physician once a year, you should have a church consultation once a year. Churches are organisms that change, age, they have health concerns, and in some cases, die. Church consultations help you stay strong and healthy. It helps you avoid the painful and unhealthy changes that occur over time. Church consultants know where to look, the question to ask, and will provide appropriate solutions for health issues. Magnicraft Consulting helps you lead from your strengths, assist you in identifying and improving your weaknesses. Are you aware that 70% of pastors constantly fight depression and burnout for the frustration experience as a result of ministry workload, discouragement, and pressure? We help leaders grow healthy churches. We are excellent at what we do, and we are fast becoming the best of the very best. Magnicraft Consulting is set up to help both small and large-sized churches become healthier by using proven diagnostics tools, effective retention strategies. We give the right and appropriate and professional advice. We are the certified church consultants with the Society of Church Consulting in the United States of America. Trust us to help you grow. Don't wait till it's too late. You will be glad you did. Call us now on 0802-324-2258. Email contact@magnicraftconsulting.com or magnicraftconsulting@gmail.com. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram @Magnicraft Limited. Magnicraft Consulting. Doing church God's way. Church consultation? Wow, most definitely yes. Just as you should see your primary care physician once a year, you should have a church consultation once a year. Churches are organisms that change, age, they have health concerns, and in some cases, die. Church consultations help you stay strong and healthy. It helps you avoid the painful and unhealthy changes that occur over time. Church consultants know where to look, the question to ask, and will provide appropriate solutions for health issues. Magnicraft Consulting helps you lead from your strengths, assist you in identifying and improving your weaknesses, examine all ministry areas for strength, weaknesses, opportunities, including potential threats, provide you with honest feedback, diagnosis, analysis, and actionable solutions. If you want to know more, call us and we'll sit down with you and bring out our ministry stethoscope. Check out our services at our website www.magnicraftconsulting.com. Get the right and appropriate diagnosis, prescriptions, and services from a certified church consultant. Contact us now on 0802-324-2258. Email contact@magnicraftconsulting.com, magnicraftconsulting@gmail.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram @Magnicraft Limited. Magnicraft Consulting, doing church God's way. Are you aware that 70% of pastors constantly fight depression and burnout for the frustration experienced as a result of ministry workload, discouragement, and pressure? We help leaders grow healthy churches. We are excellent at what we do, and we are fast becoming the best of the very best. Magnicraft Consulting is set up to help both small and large-sized churches become healthier by using proven diagnostics tools, effective retention strategies. We give the right and appropriate and professional advice. We are the certified church consultants with the Society of Church Consulting in the United States of America. Trust us to help you grow. Don't wait till it's too late. You will be glad you did. Call us now on 0802-324-2258. Email contact@magnicraftconsulting.com or magnicraftconsulting@gmail.com. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram @Magnicraft Limited. Magnicraft Consulting, doing church God's way.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome, my dear viewers. Good morning, all over the world. Wherever you are, I'm sending greetings all the way from the city of Abuja. It's a lockdown, but that does not mean that you are knocked out. Okay? A lockdown, there are so many things you can do. A lot of businesses are booming right now, like Amazon. You can actually ride with something that can make you to get some income in this lockdown, all right? Before the businesses start proper. I'm Niyi Dunmade. Your certified church consultant. I'm the CEO of Magnicraft Consulting Limited, and Magnicraft Consulting Limited is a firm that is set up to help churches grow healthy. So this program is sponsored by Magnicraft Consulting. And we are here to help churches. The way the pandemic has hit the world, it's possible that businesses will fold up, churches will fold up, but our prayer is that our businesses will bounce back, our churches will bounce back, and we're going to get the life we all desire after this COVID-19 is over. My dear friends, I just wanted to share this video to a pastor and want to share something that will help the church and turn the church around. This pandemic can be used for your good. This pandemic can be used to advance your church forward. This pandemic can be used to bring out the best that is locked up. You see, one thing I've learned as a consultant is that when things are so bad, that's when you find out that there are some giftings that you have, there's some talents that you have, there's some skills that you have, there's some potentials that you have never tapped before. And so when you can imagine, if you see a lion, you can run as fast as you can, and you will be shocked at how fast you have been able to run. So you don't really know your ability until you are taken under pressure. You have carried under some circumstances that can bring out the best out of you. So don't look down on this lockdown. In fact, for me, I've been so happy about it because it's making me to evolve out of whatever is thrown at us as the effect of the pandemic. So please, if you are following me, I want to just share this program to a pastor. Let's see how many can come on board. I want to talk on how to develop a virtual assimilation plan. Okay, how to develop. I might not do so much, but I will give you certain things that will set you thinking. All right. One of the things I want to discourage is for people to say so much online, because in the internet alone there is so much you can glean from. So I will just give you some form of, most of my trainings on Facebook are more like introductory or teasers. So don't think that 10 minutes, 7 minutes, or 15 minutes of talking on a topic is all that there is. There is still more. You can chat me, we can do Zoom together to go deeper on some of these things that I'm talking. Okay, some of these things that I'm talking. So how to develop a virtual assimilation plan. My name is Niyi Dunmade, your certified church consultant. I'm a church consultant with the Society for Church Consulting in the US. And today I will be talking on how to develop a virtual assimilation plan. First of all, I want to tell you that the fact that there's a lockdown and we're not behind the walls of our church or the doors of our church are locked does not mean that everything that makes a church has ceased to function. Okay? We are not meeting physically, but we are meeting somehow. And we all agree to me that we are meeting somehow. Thanks to internet, thanks to online meeting. And if you want to know how to meet online, you can just go into my page. There's a video I did on how to lead and manage a virtual church. Take advantage of the video text that we have, Zoom, Band, ChurchMe, WhatsApp group, whatever it is, Facebook group, Microsoft Team. There are quite a lot of tools that you can just look at and find which one suits you and your church members. But the first thing I want to say is that the function of the church has not ceased because there is a lockdown. Okay? And of course, the mission of the church to reach out to people and to make mature believers, make mature disciples, okay, for God has not ceased. Okay, the mission is still there. And so for us to be able to have a virtual church, we must acknowledge that all the systems that makes the church a church in a traditional way is also what makes the church in an online fashion or a virtual fashion. We agree everything is now digital, is now online. That does not mean that you should not have hospitality trying to make people comfortable online, because in the internet there's all kinds of scams, all kinds of attack, all kinds of discomfort, and you need to get people who understand your DNA and vision. To like hospitality team is to make sure people are comfortable. Let them be in your online streaming to make people comfortable. Okay, someone wants a bank account. Somebody should be able to give help on the verse of scriptures being said, on whatever punching quotes that the preacher has said. You can just allow hospitality to function. You can allow the spotters to look for people who are just coming into your live streaming for the first time. And I'm going to show you some process on how you can also come up with a plan of assimilating new people. You see, the truth about it is this. Facebook has over 2 billion people. 2 billion people on, and that's why it's a big deal. 2 billion are on Facebook. And then we have the traditional church here. Let's say your traditional church is about 150 or 200. But online, you have 2 billion people who can listen to what you have to say. Recently, some people did some prayer. You can see, if we're going to have, you can have a facility that can take about 3 million people or 200,000 people. Okay? But online, you can do that. Now, the truth about it is that what I'm going to teach you today will work on the center. okay, on the center, so that this center is increasing. Now, when it's increasing, what it means is that when you launch back your traditional church, you can get a pool of people that you can pull to your church. I'm sure you might have to listen to this video over again to understand what I'm saying. Okay? Now, you are preaching to online people, but that does not mean that what you are saying is making sense to the whole world. In fact, there are some people that doesn't even understand your English. They understand Spanish, they understand French, but they don't understand English. So you as a church, you must have a target audience. And that target audience, you must really focus on those who are around the location of your church. That does not mean that if somebody who is saved outside the location of your church, you cannot hook up that person to a Bible-believing church. So what I'm trying to say is that this subset here, which is part of your traditional church and an online church, must be pregnant, must grow, so that you have a pool of database that you can use to launch back when your church comes back to a traditional form. Are you getting that? So that's just what I want to just share to you. Follow-up of guests should also function. The fact that we are not having services online does not mean that follow-up people cannot, spotters cannot work, hospitality cannot work, people calling cannot work. And I'm going to show you the process right away, because traditionally I do a lot of training on assimilation and retention strategies. But let me tell you something. There must be a contact phase. How well you are on the contact phase will determine your connection phase. How well you are doing on your connection phase will determine your commitment phase. But that's aside from a traditional church. But on a virtual church, you can have all those things, all right, in place. Can I say something here? My little experience as a church administrator, people don't just walk into your church. They must have gone to your website. They must have asked questions about you. They must have had maybe listened to your video somewhere, and then watch you online a couple of times before saying, okay, let me go to the church. And the truth about it, let me be frank with you. Coming physically to a church has its own advantage, okay? And I want to downplay on that. If you want to watch online and feel that that's all that there is to online services, I must tell you there's more to it. There's some warmth, there's some connection, there's some empathy, being with people, fellowshipping is one very vital function for the church to be able to uphold. So let's make most of the moment by reaching out to people online. That does not mean that as you are online, you cannot sponsor your live streaming. Do sponsors to people around your location. Okay, so that your funnel is so big that when they come in, you know that you are building up a target audience that is close to your location, so that when you go back to a traditional church, these are the people you can use to put. Now, do you know that you can use this lockdown to actually double your church? I know there's some churches who started this year with a plan of doubling. That does not mean that vision cannot be accomplished. God said that church will double. And that does not mean that COVID-19 or coronavirus or whatever pandemic or lockdown can make your church not to double. So what am I saying? You can imagine like my pastor who has a lot of followership on his live streaming. We can pool that resources to grow the church. Okay, the numbers you are seeing on Facebook, it's real. And of course, I'm someone that I'm into numbers. You can get a lot of insight, get a pull from behind Facebook, so that you know the kind of people that you are attracted to, and you know how to be able to engage your people, connect with your people, and then thereby find ways to get commitments so that they can become your member and they can show up in your church when you open the doors of your church. But I must say here that balance is the key, okay? I know a lot of churches who have gone online and they are so strong in outwardness, outward focusedness, outreach minded, because they are all online. But there must be a balance between the outreach or the outward focusedness and the inward focusedness. So when you have the meeting online, Let's know whether this meeting is actually achieving us being outwardly focused. Whether this meeting is actually making us to have an inwardly focused. Okay, of course, there must be a balance. The people who are already Christians, there must be some form of inward focusedness on them so that they can grow in faith. They can grow and edify in the Lord. So there must be a balance, okay? All the meetings should not be outwardly focused. All your meetings should not be inward. There's a way you can make your live streaming to be all inwardly focused. By your terminologies you say, you speak. You can imagine coming online and the first thing you are doing, you are speaking in tongues for about 10 minutes. Somebody who is not a Christian is already disconnected. But if that is for an inward focus, whereby you have the people who are Christians, who understand what you are saying, the terminologies you are using, redemption, consecration, certification, intercession, somebody who is already grounded in faith can know what you are talking about. But when you are trying to be outwardly focused, you have to be careful with your terminology so that people can easily connect with you and get you to give their commitment. So what am I saying? Assimilation, having an assimilation plan starts with you having a online content delivery plan. In the next 3 months, what are the things you're going to be doing? And it must be that it's in series and it's building up well. Your guests must also be followed up. Okay? There must be a follow-up process, and I'm going to talk about that in a jiffy. All right? Follow-up process, and then don't assume that everyone that watches your live streaming is a Christian. Make altar call. People who are watching you online should be able to indicate that they are first timers. That allows your spotters to spot them out, engage them on behalf of the church. Get them free gifts, okay? Get them free gifts, okay? For on Amazon, as low as $1 or $2, get them free and make Amazon to deliver it to them, okay? Get them free ebooks, okay? Bestseller ebooks or online gifts, or a kind of write-up about a vision about your church. Give them free gifts. Or the convert, get them Bibles, okay? Get them to a chat room where you can get those converts and be able to disciple them, okay? Get them to a new believers class and get someone to disciple them. Now, people are locked down. There's nowhere we're going to, so they have all the time to be discipled. Unlike those times where we're all running for businesses to work. Right now, somebody giving his life to Christ has all the time to be able to be followed up and be discipled. The goal of this pandemic is to increase the kingdom with souls. Is to increase the kingdom of God with souls. And I must tell you, for us to do that, you have to be systemic. You have to be able to develop a system. 2 billion is not something that you can actually process manually, all right? So you have to have a virtual guest Zoom place where you can get your convert there or newcomers there, and then be able to begin to intimate them with your vision, your mission, your core ideologies, and then things like that. Okay, sponsor your live streaming so that you can get people around your location. I said that, and then you can, from after the post-COVID-19, you have a database to be able to pull them back to church with your old existing members who are not coming to church because of the lockdown. But listen to me, you need to call all your old members, reach out to them, put church in their face, to show them that you care. Through emails, through phone calls, instant messaging, video calls, and chat messaging, whatever video tech, get informed, let them know that you care, let them know that you are with them in these trying times. Okay? 4 places to check. As you're doing your live streaming, spot out for people who are joining your live streaming for the first time. Keep a track of that stats. Get them into a pool of funnel where you can have a Zoom meeting with them to be able to let them know that who you are and make them comfortable that they can come back again to watch. Get a follow-up team to be able to call, send a text, to reach out with materials and gifts to first-timers or converts you are going to rake in because of your live streaming. Okay? Then from your virtual meeting, maybe in Zoom, where you be able to invite them, you can also do some orientation or induction on how those people can get become a member of your church. Okay, so some of like a virtual connection point meeting where all those converts in a pool of Zoom a room in a Zoom meeting, or the first timers, and this should be done maybe every week. The lead pastor, the senior pastor should be there to be able to make them feel comfortable, and that way. All right. Now, one of the things that you need to also know is that when people are joining your live streaming, you can give them a connection card where you can get some field details: name, email, phone number, location, contact, just 4 or 5 questions. Okay, and that can be designed with a URL link. All right, so that when somebody indicates by saying I'm new here or I'm a first timer here, you can just send the link to the person to fill. And once the person fills, please follow up. And if you're promising you're going to give whatever gift you're going to give, make sure they are prompt. This world we are in right now, somebody should not go and send an email to the church or send an SMS and nobody is answering. Okay, let's be prompt. Let's see, we can even analyze that from the insight behind Facebook to know how your response time, to be able to reach out to more people through sponsor ads. And sponsor ads right now on Facebook is cheap. So let's take advantage of that to be able to grow our church and connect with people through the connection card. The fact that there's a lockdown does not mean that connection card cannot be useful. You just design a URL link and be able to send that to people who do that for converts, do that for first timers, and that will be able to, because it's not nice for you to have a convert online and then you cannot follow up the person, or you have a first timer person, you cannot get the person engrafted as a member. So keep the information short, don't overload them. I told you, the internet world already, there's so many information that makes us have information overload. So when you are giving your information, make sure your information is short. Don't overload them with information. I like to advise that let people ask for what they want and you give them what they want, and not just throwing out a lot of information with them. Lockdown has been created. We are in a really trying time, in a hard times right now, but that can be used to increase the need for connection. Okay, so that when we get back to the traditional church, that can also increase the number of people we can pull through discipleship. That can also increase the number of people that we can pull through into our growth track to be able to mature and to make and mature disciples. Okay, so I'm going to take you to my screen right now to show you a kind of process. I might not go in detail into it. If you want that process, you can just private chat me or send me your email on Magnicraft Consulting page, and you will get the PDF format of that assimilation process. Okay, so I'm going to take you away from my face right now, and I'll come back to wrap it up shortly. All right, so I'm going to take you away from my desktop. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to. All right, this is it. It's a sample church administration system, okay, where you have guests who come to your service online, and then of course you have a landing page where you're going to pull all those resources database, and then you have your meet and greet. You have those who don't come for the meet and greet have their own follow-up side here, and then they fill out an online connection card. You invite them to maybe a Zoom meeting or a WhatsApp group meeting. And then if they are part of your local church, you can send them a relief material, or you can send them some food stuff around your location. If they are not, you can also refer them to a Bible-believing church that is close to them. Let us be kingdom-minded here, all right? If they are not local, you put them here, and then you get them to another destination. So send them a thank you card. It will be best fit if it's a handwritten one. Okay, and then follow-up sequence should be initiated. Get your team to be able to follow them up, give them good treatment. Okay, so that when they come to your traditional church, they can even get more than what they are getting online. All right, the fact that there's a lockdown does not mean that things should be done without excellence, because when people's expectations are superseded, you can actually get them to be part of your church. Okay, so this document and then is a very good process where people join your online group class, And then when they join here, you can also have their details. If after this pandemic, you are able to have, let's say, 600 people who are close to your location, you have their database, or you have 6,000 of them, okay, in your database, you can use that to also pull to grow your church after post COVID-19. So, but this all has to be done as a team. Your hospitality team should not go sleeping. Your spotters should not go sleeping. Those who are working your assimilation team should not go sleeping. They should be part of the live streaming, doing their work. Use Vitotech to get your workers together, to plan, to strategize on how you're going to rake in some more souls for God's kingdom. Is that all right? Raking for more souls for God's kingdom. So this is just like an assimilation system process. You need it, just send me your email. I'm going to send it to you. There's so much I did not say here. But once you get it, you'll be able to study it, to be able to understand how you're going to create the funnel and grow your church virtually, also grow your church traditionally. Okay, so I'm going to come back to my face. All right, so that's just the system there. You need it, just let me know so that I can send it to you, and then we can continue this discussion. You have any question, let me know. If you want me to explain some more things about some of the things I'm saying, you can just private chat me. People do that, send me a lot of emails, and we're going to do it. So then I have a survey for pastors. On the notes on the post to this video, I have a survey for pastors, and that's just to help me as a church consultant to be able to serve the church better and professionally. Okay, there are too many problems that is being faced now because of the coronavirus, and we need to be strategic on how to be able to deal with some of those issues one at a time. So please do me that favor to be able to fill that survey. A lot of people have been sending me emails thanking me about the books. You know, they thought it was 419 or somebody who doesn't know what he's doing. All right, so I'm sending 3 books for you to fill that survey. If you see that survey, you know that it was really, it's something that, if you filling that survey, your church will be better. Yes. So 3 books I'm going to give you. One has to do with Shepherd Staff. It's a resource tool that is rich with a lot of outlines, especially eschatology, which is the talk of what is going on now. The Shepherd Staff is very good, not just for pastors, even for young converts. Okay, it's very good. I'm going to give you the soft copy to Shepherd Staff. Very, very fantastic too. I'm not here with mine. The hard copy I will have shown you. And then 2, I'm going to give you a free book on Sticky Church. Sticky Church is very, very nice on how you're going to create your church to grow from small group and being a community. The 3rd one has to do with 0 to 1. Okay, how you can turn setback to a comeback. And then that will also bring us to a pre-training, okay, where we're going to talk on how we're going to address some of the issues from that survey. So anybody that fills that survey, we're going to invite you to a Zoom meeting, and then we're going to talk on how to deal with a lot of the issues that we are faced up in our world today. One of the things I believe so much is our church will be better. Yes, even me, I'm better. Some pastors, I'm seeing them coming out so strong. Some pastors are coming out like fire, because, and then there are some that have closed down and not being able to meet. In fact, from the survey, I found that some churches have not been able to meet because, one, they are not on Facebook, they don't have a website, no online presence. They feel they can't compete with some of the churches who have the infrastructure and tech to be able to compete with them. Now, the truth about it is that those big churches cannot get 2 billion in their world. They can't manage it. If all the churches go, we have so much we can buy it from. So don't be weighed down by the competition. Get online, create that website in no time, open up a Facebook account and start. Define your target audience and concentrate. If it's Yoruba, you can preach, or local diet, you can preach, or a French, you can preach, or Spanish is what you can speak. Do that. You have a market in that 2.2 billion on Facebook. All right? But keep the information short, and then make sure that you don't have information overload. It's better you have 20 minutes every day than for you to have so much in one meeting that people will just tune off and sign off from watching you. Is that okay? So I'm going to wrap it up here. Please I'm a host of Money Matters. Monday I'll be coming with something on your way on worship. And then please hook up at that time. I'll be glad to give you some good tips. Follow me on Facebook. There are quite a lot of resources that I have on there that's free. If you want some templates, let me know, and then you will be glad. So please also share this video to a pastor, like, tweet, follow me on Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And then you can reach out to me on these lines or any of the social media handle. If you have any question, go on the comments there and let me have your comments or questions, or private chat me with your questions. I'll be glad you did. You can also send me an email. I'll promptly respond to your email. So please go on my Facebook page and then like my page and make sure that you get as much as you can online. So I am Niyi Dunmade, your certified church consultant, and I just did a kind of scratch on the surface. There's so much to talk about, but let's keep the conversation going. On the comment section, you have a question, I'm going to go back there and be good. So I'm Niyi Dunmade, a certified church consultant, and I'm a certified church consultant with the Society for Church Consulting. And so I'm going to wrap it up here. Make sure you have an online content delivery plan, and make sure that you are able to develop a virtual assimilation plan where you have that process that I showed to you intact and is running. So get someone to make sure that there's compliance, get people to welcome people, give them all they can to be able to understand. Please, thank you for listening to me, all the people that have been watching me. Thank you. God bless you. I'm seeing comments there. Send me your comments, send me your feedbacks, send me your questions. I will answer them. So I'm going to sign out here. Thank you so much, and God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.